That is. Sorry.
Hey guys, we're in Las Vegas. I'm working on getting my camera set here. I wanted to show you a little bit of Psoas work. This is from the Intro to Thigh Massage workbook, but this is how it really goes down. This is what I didn't put in the workbook because I was afraid of showing somebody and they're going to crack somebody's ribs or something. This is what it really looks like after you've softened somebody's gluteals and you decide to focus on psoas. Turn your head towards the side. There you go. So this is the version we really do. I'm going to give her a tester. There we go. I'm going to shake out her hip because she's holding, she's using her quad. Good. What's it say?
Trying to reconnect. Just give it a second. You can still record a video, but it won't be live.
Can you play with it, see if you can redo it?
I can still record the video, but it says it won't be live if I hit record
That's
video.
fine. Go ahead and do that then. So here's what happens. I've tested her out a few times.
All right, you're live now.
Still feels fine here?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I do that, does that lengthen psoas?
Very much.
Does that lengthen the hip flexors? If I step my foot in just above the iliac crest, dancer's foot, okay, I'm not pressing on her spine. If I lift from here, what does that do? I say it isolates the surface. There's more isolation. So I'm going to take the slack out. I'm going to jostle her. She's still holding around her hip. There she goes. She starts to let go. Big in breath for me. And exhale. That's the version I really do. Is that too much?
No.
Okay. You want another pass?
Right here.
Okay.
These.
Big in breath for me. And exhale. I'm not pressing with my foot as much as I'm isolating. Turn your head to this side. Now, dancer's foot, right above the iliac crest, right along the spine, not on it. My foot is down like this. It's like this. Okay?
Like your tippy toe?
Yeah. Big in breath for me. And exhale. With her, I can do one-handed. Right there. Where do you feel that when I do it?
Right underneath your foot.
Yeah. What's underneath my foot?
The cue off the lows.
Yeah.
And
I'm going to step out. If I can't get enough balance, because I'm kind of wibbly wobbly on the mat, I hooked my foot underneath the mat on the firm floor. This also gives me a little bit more space wide. You'll see how my guns shooting over and across if I don't fall over. Big in breath for me. And exhale. How's that?
amazing.
The same grummy, amazing. Yes. Then I can drop back down if I want into the gluteals or into the tops of the hamstrings. It's real common for me to come in and maybe press on the arms again. I'll often drop one knee down, pull one leg up, and I like to hook under the elbow so I can do this. I'm going to let the arm go while I press along their spine.
Oh, you just getting fancy now.
So when we cover the psoas, we're going to cover that in one piece. I just wanted to build up to this and demonstrate this on camera so you can see it live. And lift this up. My knee is hugged into her hip. Okay? I'm I'm going to lift this arm. I got you. Now, I'm going to give her just a little tester. How's that?
Amazing.
Okay. Comfortable?
Yep.
Okay. Big in breath for me. My body is up. My body is up. My body is up. I drop my bottom to my heel. How's that?
Oh my gosh.
Now, what does that work?
Psoas, yeah.
Right, so abdominals too? So.
What about up in the front?
Pec.
Pecs. Pec minor. Turn your head this way. And again, I can drop the other knee down. I can reach up. Again, I like this right here. Just reminds me just to let go. Play the drum solo from In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida. Make some weird rhythms. Too much, Terry? Now, if you have someone who cannot lift their arm up like this, don't fight it. You can bring their arm to here, and then you can grab, and oftentimes you can lift their shoulder blade enough. Oh, totally fine.
Okay.
If you want to grab this way, this is another option. I don't like it as much. This normally works better for my body mechanics, this grip here and at the elbow. This way they don't hyperextend at the elbow. Big in breath for me. My body is up. My body is up. I drop my bottom to my heel. How's that?
Don't stop.
Don't stop. A little more.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
As long as it's not too much.
No.
Doing good?
Yep.
Oh, now everybody wants Cobra. Yes, Cobra's in none of my workbooks,
Yeah.
none of my videos, no nothing, because it's dangerous, because you're supposed to do that first. When we did that, what does it open? Pec and pec minor.
Yeah.
You do one side at a time, and then after you've done one side at a time, you do both. Grab one of my forearms. There we go. Now, I'm at the top of the hamstrings, not the gluteals. Get a good grip. There we go. Now listen to how I walk her through this. Big in breath for me. Squeeze your bottom. Look up. Exhale. Did I pull with my arms?
You just lean back.
Body weight. You have to bring your body up. It makes it much more smooth than pulling and yanking. That's a much safer way to go into Cobra so that you don't hurt someone, okay? We're gonna walk you through that bit of the sequence, and it was a lot. The Psoas we're gonna cover in one piece, all of us giving and receiving, just because I wanna check your body mechanics on that specifically. Sound good? Yep. Yeah. How you doing, Terry? Okay, brother.
I'm having.
Good.
Oh my gosh.
So go ahead and partner up. Go first. That last part, if you couldn't hear me, I was talking about Cobra pose. You really have to be careful with Cobra because you don't want to hurt someone. It's a lot of pressure on someone's spine, and I don't want anybody to get hurt. Normally you open them one side at a time. You can see in the workbook where I have that lift on the shoulder. You should usually do that first. So, first order of business is the Psoas. The standing version. The standing version is the one that I use most often. I find it to be the least amount of strain. The version that's in the workbook is the version that I would use on a table. Okay. So, whole body back. There you go. There you go. Here goes. Across, dancer's foot, right above the iliac crest. Remember, if you want, you can do a tester first. You can just walk them over. Walk them back and over. Walk them back and over. So instead of toes, yeah, ball pad. Opposite side. There you go. Now, after you've got the tester, you might probably have to grab with both hands. You have them take a big in breath, and as they exhale, you take them into it.
I might have to talk
What?
if I needed to stop.
If she can
Are
take
we
it.
pulling up? Are we
Up
pulling
and over.
up?
Up, back, and over. And here's one of the differences. You have very long legs, she has shorter legs. For you, what I did, one of the reasons I hooked my foot over here,
Right.
I needed more range over the back of this way,
Right.
right? Because your leg was longer.
Okay.
Yeah. So do this, set this foot back under like I'm doing. Generally, you do when your gun is facing across your hips that way, but try it from there and see if that makes any difference to you. You have to lean a little bit more because we're height. But you tell me if that works.
You good, Steph? Yeah. Is that too much?
Some people, type golfers, they will not be able to take much of this. They will not have a huge range of motion at all.
I bet.
How are we doing?
It looks so complicated when you do it. It's not that.
It's not. No, it's moving pieces. Normally the person has their head turned to the side of the roof.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
If they're very open in their spine, they can usually take a bit more. There you go. Yep, you can put that all the way in as far as you need. Even further if you have to. There you go.
You okay?
You always have to
Deep breath.
build up to this. This is why we work on the gluteals first to kind of soften.
One more?
Deep breath.
There you go.
How we feeling?
Inhale.
Can you go further?
This is amazing.
Exhale.
Okay.
You good? Again? Or is it too much? Deep breath. Exhale.
There you go. Looks good, guys. There's not a whole lot for me to have to walk you through. You got it really quickly. Now, after that, what do? I drop down into the hamstrings. You could do a little palm pressure or whatever, just kind of moving their back around.
Oh yeah.
Then it was where I dropped one knee down and then started to go over, meaning pressing on their spine. Or when I say on their spine, I mean across. Because I was getting them ready for that lift. If any of you catch this and you're in the Vegas area, on Monday and Tuesday we're teaching table tie. We do have some spaces available if anyone is interested. If you can please just contact me. You can write me here on my Facebook page and we can chat about that.
We could fit about 10 people in there for kids.
Hey, hey,
I
hey.
mean, we are fitting nine.
Isn't that what you do?
One knee on the slide.
Yep, so drop that knee down. Bring the right foot down to the mat. And bring your knee up, foot down, across the spine.
In the middle, or between the legs, or on the side?
Like this. Yep.
Oh, that's right.
Yep, because I was building to that prep where I'm pressing. There you go.
That's right.
Normally when I'm pressing on something, it's like I'd like to get my body over it so I can let gravity pull me down and in. I don't want to push with my arms. I want to use my body weight as to my
Oh, I
advantage.
see. So you're not doing anything?
Yeah,
You're not,
you're leaning.
Yeah, oh yeah.
We do. I lean. We do.
I lean.
I lean. We do free time. I read books.
You missed it, Michael.
When you get ready for that shoulder retraction, shoulder blade retraction, that lift and twist with which opens the pec, normally their head is turned the direction I'm lifting.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's like I drag their face across the mat as we. Yeah.
So you just reach under and pull, or do you hold on?
Multiple hand grips. I
Okay.
want you to see if you can do this first.
You good?
Yep.
And then
Yep, and then normally it's my body's up and I drop your bottom to your heel.
Okay.
See the difference? There you go. That looks good. How's it feel, Stephanie?
Oh, yeah.
Good, good.
She's been wanting me to do this for 5
Yeah.
years.
Just don't help me though. It's true.
I don't know, I'm
So,
really scared.
to get him prepped,
You okay?
I want to lift him up on your knee.
Okay.
On your thigh. There you go. Now you can grab with this hand if you want, around the elbow. I like that grip. You tell me if that works. And what are you going to do? You haven't taken in breath.
Okay.
As he exhales, body up, body up, body up, body up, body up, then drop your bottom down to your heel. There you go. So Tristan, it looks like your body is too far back.
Yeah.
Like, can you scoot your right knee a little higher? Right there. Try it from there and see if that makes a difference. Yeah, you move that left foot forward. There you go. So bring his left arm up onto your thigh.
That looks so
There you go.
hard to do.
And you can grab from at the elbow here if you want, or you can reach down and around and grab both hands around.
Okay.
Now when you come up, take a big in breath. As he exhales, bring your body up, bring your body up, bring your body up, now drop your bottom to your heel. See the
Sit
difference?
back.
Yeah. Body weight. Body weight. Always body weight. Leverage, yeah.
How'd that feel?
That felt much better.
Awesome. Looks great. We'll see you guys again soon, probably tomorrow. I might turn on the cameras in the middle of the trade so that you guys can just see like a section of the flow of what we're doing in class. I thank you guys so much for tuning in and joining us. If you have any questions for me, feel free to ask down below. I try to respond to comments and things as much as I can. If you have any questions about the subscription service or classes, feel free to contact me as well, or just comment below and I'll chat with you when I can. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk with you soon.